Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, I'm Eric and I like to read. Today I'm going to be doing the Umbrella Academy book tag. So I was tagged to do this by Chelsea Zhao, I think is how you say your last name. Sorry if I butchered that. I'm going to link her down in the description below so you can go check out her original video. This is her original tag that she created, which is so cool. Like, props to you, Chelsea, for making a tag. I'm always amazed when people make tags, and I think it's so fun to participate in them, so thank you so much for tagging me. Before I get into the video, I just wanted to say that today was kind of a really heartwarming day. So somebody that I follow on Twitter, he had posted today about him losing his bookshelves because I guess he was moving and the bookshelves got off the vehicle somehow and destroyed on the highway, and he was very sad about it. So what we did is I made a GoFundMe page, and it's already 3/4 of the way funded, which is incredible, and it makes my heart warm to know that you guys as the book community had made that possible. We set the goal for $200 because, as we all know as book lovers, bookshelves can be quite expensive, so I was kind of estimating for $100 because he had 2 shelves. But yeah, I'm just amazed at the fact that we're already over 3/4 of the way there, and we posted the GoFundMe page today. So thank you so much to all you guys. I am in love with this community because you guys are just amazing, and this community has done so many amazing things. I remember one time when Marcus had a page missing from his Poppy War book, which was so weird because he bought it brand new, but for some reason one of the pages was ripped out. And we posted to the book community and literally had, I think, 12 different people send in photos of that page so that he could continue reading the book. That's how cool this community is, and I'm astounded by you guys, honestly. So keep being awesome. Anyways, let's get to the tag. So if any of you guys don't know, The Umbrella Academy is originally a graphic novel, and it was adapted to a Netflix show. So there is 7 prompts for this tag, and each of the prompts are for a character from the Umbrella Academy. So if you haven't seen the show or read the graphic novel, you're going to get to hear names of different characters in this tag. Only one of them is spoilery, and I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you when the spoiler's coming so that you can avoid it if you don't want to know about it. So the first prompt is Spaceboy, aka Luther. So this is to name a character that you are obsessed with, even if others might not see why you are. So you guys thought that you were going to get away with not hearing me talk about a certain book for a while, but joke's on you because I'm choosing Spensa from Skyward. I felt that it was fitting because the prompt is Space Boy and she's kind of like a space girl pilot kind of thing. But so that's why I chose Spensa. Also because her character, I love her character, her attitude towards everything. She's such a firecracker, and it's just amazing. She's so fun, and I can understand why some people might not like Spensa because of her kind of brash attitude towards things, but that's exactly why I love her, and I think she's fantastic, and I think that she fit this prompt perfectly. So yeah, see, I told you, I just can't avoid talking about this book. I liked it so much that I try and bring it up every chance I get. So here it is for today. Prompt 2 is the Kraken, aka Diego. When Diego throws knives, he never misses. So this one is to name a book series or author where all of the books have been a hit. This is just in my opinion for this one. I feel like a lot of people will not agree with me on this one because I know that a lot of people don't like the final book in this series, but I chose Divergent because I really, really, really liked this series, and I really liked the final book in this series. I know that a lot of people didn't like it because of how it ended, but I liked it so much because of how it ended. I thought that it was the first time that something like that happened. I mean, I was a lot younger reading this series, so I didn't have that much diversity in the books I had read at that point, but I found that ending was just, my mind was blown in a good way. So I felt like this entire series was a hit to me, and I flew through all of these books really fast. Then the third prompt is the rumor, aka Allison, where she always whispers, "I heard a rumor." So this one is to choose a book that you heard is very good, but you actually haven't read yet. So I've heard about this book pretty much everywhere, especially on BookTube. All of the booktubers are talking about this one, and that is Heartstopper by Alice Oseman. This graphic novel is literally everywhere. Everyone's talking about it, and I just wanted to say thank you so much to Brightness Katie Reeds for sending me this book, because I actually just got this like the other day. She sent it to me, and I'm so excited. This has been on my wish list for a really long time, mainly because of BookTube talking about it. But now I have it, and I looked at the inside, and it's like a super quick read of a graphic novel. So I feel like I could literally read this in a half an hour, and I'm very excited to jump into it. Like, I'm probably going to sit down and read it this weekend, even though I have other things that I'm supposed to be reading. I'm probably going to do it. Like, I know myself, and I like to have like breaks between books and read graphic novels in between to give myself like a little, I guess, mental break, because they're a lot easier to like take in. So I'm definitely probably going to read this weekend. Then prompt number 4 is the Seance, aka Klaus. So this prompt is to name your favorite sarcastic asshole or cinnamon roll. So either somebody that you think is an asshole or somebody that you just really like. So for this, I chose Haymitch from The Hunger Games, because Haymitch has a lot of sarcastic asshole tendencies. But I mean, I can kind of see why he does that, because he literally has grown after getting through The Hunger Games, training lots of tributes that are all like dying on him. So like I can understand why he is frustrated and turns to sarcasm for that. But yeah, I found that he was just like the perfect character for this. I had some shortlist ones, like Severo from Red Rising. He was one of them. Carden is kind of, well, no, Carden's not really sarcastic. Carden's just an asshole. but there's another one. Yeah, those were the only two that I had really thought of. But yeah, number 5 is The Boy, and the quote is, "You know what sucks? Going through puberty twice." So for this one, it's to choose a middle grade book that you read when you were a child that you would really like to reread. For me, I read a lot of books as a child, but I didn't really have any that I would really want to reread until I saw this one on my shelf, and that is Holes. I read this for, I think, a book report for school, and I really, really enjoyed this book, and I also really enjoyed the movie. I always remember that part off the movie, and I always quote it, where he's going to like help the teacher, and she's making like peach cobbler, and he's always like, "I can fix that." So I tend to like quote that quite a bit. Anyways, I did really enjoy this book when I read it for a book report, and I think it'd be nice to reread it, because the first time I was reading it to literally write a report about it, whereas if I read it again, I could just enjoy the book just because I wanted to read it. So I think that'd be cool too. But yeah, I think this one would be fun out of all the middle grade books that I read when I was younger. Then number 6 is The Horror, aka Ben, and the prompt for this one is to choose a book where you think the hype died down too quickly for it and you think it should still be going. So for this one, I don't know if the hype actually died down for it yet, but I'm choosing Dark Matter by Blake Crouch, because there was a period on BookTube where I literally saw this book in all these videos, and it was very popular at the time. And now, like, I still see it like trickling from here to there, but like I don't see it as much anymore. And I feel like this book should still be pretty hyped up, because I read it and I thought it was fantastic. Like, I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It was a really good book. So I think that the hype should still be going for it. I just personally haven't seen any hype for it in a while, but I'm sure people are still hyping it up. Like, it's a big book in the sci-fi community. So yeah, I think it still deserves to be being pumped up, because it's a great one. And then the last prompt is The White Violin, aka Vanya. So this one is the one that's kind of a bit of a spoiler, so if you don't want to know anything about the show, don't watch this part. So this prompt is based on the fact that Vanya discovers that she may not be the weakest. And so you're supposed to name a character that has a greater power than at first it appears. For this one, I chose Hans Alistair from The Demon King. I've only read the first book, so I really can't say, but from what I perceive, I think he's going to be a very powerful character in this book series. Not much of that is shown in the first one, but I can just tell that there's so much more to his character yet to come, and I'm really, really excited to like find out what happens. When I finished that book, like I literally just wanted to pick up the next one, but I cannot be a mood reader when I'm on BookTube. Like I have to make myself read other books so that I can meet my TBR goals. But I just know that Hans Allister is going to be stronger than he currently is right now. I can just tell. It's like it's building and you just know. So he is the person I would choose for this. I mean, there's a lot of other ones like Harry Potter, Triss from Divergent, Katniss from Hunger Games. Like all these like main characters definitely have a greater power in them than it first appears when they're like just introduced. So yeah, there's a lot of options for this one. And that's it for the tag. There's no question to tag booktubers or anything, but it's her original tag, so I'm definitely going to tag some people so that we can keep this circulating. So I'm going to choose to tag Joshana C, because I feel like she would watch this show for some reason. That Disney chick, I think you would also watch this show. I know you love anime and manga, and this one is also based on a graphic novel, so I have a feeling. And Spinelli Speaks. Once again, you guys don't feel any pressure to do this tag. You don't have to if you don't want to. This is just if you want to. And that's it for my video, guys. If you want to support me, I have a Patreon and a Ko-fi page, which I'll put in the description down below. You guys know the drill. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you know whenever I post videos, when I post them. I post videos every Monday and Thursday. And until next time, keep on reading.